something I just really wanted to get into. Like, I really wanted to sit down and do segments like this. I'm not sure if people are gonna like it or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and give a shot at it. And I just want to talk about something that I've just been noticing for like a very long time, and I feel like I just want to address it and try to give like my 2 cents on it, or how I go about navigating through it. I'm not saying this from a point of pointing the fingers at an individual. It's something that I've experienced myself, and in order for people to get through it, I think I have some information that may help. But I feel like a lot of people nowadays are in a rush. We're so in a rush to get to the next place, to the next journey, to just the next thing, that we ignore the right now, the present day. And as beautiful as it may seem, and the reason why we do this, and the reason why I did it myself, is because we feel like that next place, that next journey, that next location is going to basically cancel out everything in the past that did not bring us any joy, that brought us issues, that brought us trauma. We feel like it's going to go ahead and put an end to all these things. Unfortunately, that is the misconception that a lot of people have, and that's the reason why we continue to want to run so fast through life that we never take the time to smell the flowers. We're always focused on finding that next mountain peak, that we don't just take time to smell the flowers. And this was an issue I had my entire life. I'm 25 now. My whole life, I was always in a rush to get out of my current situation, to get to the next place, the next situation, honestly, because wherever you go, regardless of what you think, it comes with its own attachments, its own challenges. But we ignore that, and we feel like this next place is just going to be the answer to everything. Like, it's just going to basically cancel and put an end to our previous issues. And I'm here to say that that is so far from the truth. Now, things can get better. It does happen. I'm not saying that pursuing your next chapter is not important, and it's not important to progress in life. But I'm saying, close the chapter before you go to the next one. Imagine you're reading a book. Imagine midway in the chapter, when it's really getting good, it's very juicy, you're getting details about the character, building on the plot, the dialogue, and then they just go to the next chapter. I mean, they don't even end it. They just jump to the next chapter. Really think about that. Would that be a book you want to read? Is that really an exciting book? Like, every time things get good, that's when you want to skip and go to the next chapter and just not, like, give me no solution or resolution. Like, I get nothing out of it, right? You don't drive home the point. And I feel like that's the issue with a lot of people nowadays. As for myself as well, when I had this issue, we never want to close the chapter. We always want to jump once things get hard. But that is the point where we like to say this saying when I was back in the military, that when things sucked or really was trash, it builds character. Well, the hard parts in your life is what builds your character. That's what turns you into the person and molds you into the person that you are becoming, or who you are today, right? Stop being so fast to get out of this point in your life that you ignore the lessons in right now, that you ignore the molding right now, that you ignore the people. Like, there's certain people in your life right now that will not be here later. We take things for granted. We take people's time for granted. We take our life for granted. And I really just feel like it's hurting us as a whole on how we treat each other on a day-to-day basis. It's all because we're skipping the character section. We're ignoring the fact that we're building ourselves to become whoever we may be. Many people become many things, but don't skip that part, because that's the best part of the book. Your life is a book. The chapter that you're trying to skip is what makes your book so beautiful, so valuable. Don't ignore that. Harness that. Understand that. Take time and take every lesson in every moment. The best time, the best place, the best time, the best moment in life is only now. That's it. Right now. It's not before. It's not after. It's right now. Take time to smell the flowers.
died, a part of me broken. I'm guarding myself from the scars I'm exposing. Harder to feel I'm at peace with my heart in the open. Harder to breathe through the sparks of the weed, but it helped when I harbor commotion. As a Spartan, I need to be hard as can be, but it hurts to scar my emotions. Pressed for the bottle that's caught the tears off me quietly. Fear of sobriety, years of the tyranny. Clear as a day with no thunder. Here I am trying to be the calm before the storm. I'm constantly at war. I stand for me denying blame, but never learned to build. Understandably, while hiding pain, I never learned to heal. With the phantom of my lies that haunt my brain until revealed. And then until my bed is made, I spend these days with waves of guilt. From the pit of confinement, I could see the spots of truth. By just digging through my dirt, you'll see a heap of toxic roots. See, the purity is gone and insecurity run loose. With every issue that arises, it gets buried in excuse inside my soul. I pray my body don't turn cold before I learn to face my problems. I pray someday I gain control. Take me as I am.